In this video, we modify this dirt cheap 6x6 RC crawler for free. This is the car I bought when I was broke. Then I started reading some books and spoke to some multi-millionaires. And what they taught me changed my life. And if you click on the link down below, I'll share with you what they taught me. Guys, in this video we're going to have a little look and do some modifications to my 6-wheel drive crawler car. So out of all the RC crawlers that I've got, this thing here can crawl the steepest. And this thing is completely dirt cheap, and I was just amazed at how capable it was. But it had a couple of problems, so let's take a look. So here it is, sitting there in all of its glory. If you're wondering what it is a HG Surplus Wild. And I'm going to put a link to where you can get one from, and also all the technical jargon down below. So although this thing could get up some amazing hill climbs, and it went over some pretty rough terrain, and the steepness that this thing can climb is unreal, but the problem is it's got these bumpers on it, and these are really low, and this was actually getting stuck on almost everything. Ground clearance wise, not too bad. I may jack that up a little bit, and the same on the rear end here. When we look at the rear bumper, the same here. It was just getting stuck on everything. So in this video, I want to modify it and see if I can make it better, but not by any parts. I want to just modify what's already there, not spend any money on it, just sort of do a couple of little tweaks. Alright, let's get that body off of it. So this thing here is 6-wheel drive. When we turn it over, you can see how it all works. It's got all the drive shafts that run all the way through here, and it's even got a high-low gear selection on the transmission here, but that's not controlled by the remote. You've kind of got to do it with your hand. You just kind of move it over like that. It will go fast. Put it back to the other position, and now it's back into low range for crawling. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is take these shocks off, because if you have a look here, it's got some other mounting locations. So if I move all these shocks down, that should lift the whole truck up. So let's do that first and see how it performs. Alright, so check it out. That has already improved it loads. So this should now perform a lot better. And if you have a little look underneath, the angle of the drive shafts, they're not even too extreme, because when you go too extreme on these drive shaft angles, they're going to start binding up. But this is nowhere near binding angle yet, so this should perform perfectly. So let's chuck a lipo in there and see how it goes. Okay, so here is our first obstacle. Last time it did get up it, but it did struggle. Alright, a bumper still hitting, guys. So a little problem that I've run into by raising this up is now the steering doesn't fully work properly. Look. Yeah, it's all kind of binding up. I mean, the angle of this rod here is so extreme now that, yeah. Alright, let's have a look what we can do. So I think the solution is going to be to take this servo off and mount it further closer to the axle. Now, I may need to cheat and put some longer screws in. I mean, I did originally say I didn't want to buy any parts and only use what came with the kit. But, I mean, yeah, it is in theory a small cheat. But I think I can live with it. So I'm using these screws here, and these are M3 by 30mm. So if you type that into eBay, you should be able to find some. As spacers, not ideal, but these are just some wall plugs. You can use anything else that you can find, cut a bit of tubing or whatever. Maybe just stack up a load of washers or whatever you want to do. But this is what I used, and I'm going to put them in and then show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so now that steering angle looks a lot better there. A much more natural angle. So now it should actually work. Alright, so there we go. I mean, I could probably improve it more. I mean, it wasn't that fantastic out the box. But what I would probably do is put a longer servo arm on here, and then also this link here. It looks a little bit too short, and maybe put a longer one on there. Another quick little modification, I'll just put a longer screw in here, put a couple of nuts on here just to bring this arm a little bit closer. So now, if we look at the steering, although it's not perfect, it is a lot better. Alright, here we go. We've now got steering both ways. Let's see if we can get over the buggy. Well, that bumper's still hooking up, look. We're going to take that off in a minute and see how much better it gets then. Alright, there we go. Once we get over that bumper, it's easy, look. There we go, easy as pie. Steering is a million times better now. Oh, there we go. If we go at a slight angle, we can actually get over it straight away. Back bumper's a little bit higher, look. Oh, guys, this thing is getting more and more capable. So now, let's remove the bumpers. Alright, so with the bumper off, these screws don't go in all the way. I've just stripped it off here by going in with the electric drill. But no big deal. I mean, you could put in there shorter screws. Alright, so there we have it. Bumpers off, suspension jacked up. So now, let's give it another blast. Check it out, guys. That now looks so much more capable. Now, I wouldn't mind putting the bumpers back on, but just having them higher up. And I'm going to have to modify it a little bit, have a little play about. I'm not going to do that in this video. In this video, we're just going to see now how much more capable this thing really is now that we've taken away all the restrictions. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm going to put a link up here, if I remember, of the original video, so you can see how capable this was with all the restrictions in the way. And then if you come back and watch this video, you can see now how much improved, hopefully, it's going to be. Oh, check it out, straight over. Now, was that luck, or was it an actual improvement? So let's try again. Oh, look at that. Straight over, no messing about. Look at that, we can just go backwards and forwards over it like it's not there. Alright, let's try the next obstacle. So if you look back on the last video, it actually struggled to get over this piece here. It took quite a few attempts. So now, let's see how easy it does it now. Alright, a little bit of wheel spin there. Still a slight struggle, but it did it better. Now, we're not going to drive it over the car again because you guys told me off. And also, the tyres have got stones and stuff on them now. Oh, right, so next, we're going to do the hill climb. Now, in stock form, this could climb a 60-degree incline, but it couldn't get over the first bit because the bumper dug in. So I'm expecting this to get up the initial bit easier, but not go up quite as steep because now we have a higher centre of gravity. But look at that, that is still steep. Crawling straight up there like it's nothing. Alright, let's make it steeper. Still doing it. Okay, steeper. Guys, this is probably one of the most capable crawlers that I've got. And also, one of the cheapest. Oh, look at that, it's still going. I mean, this angle now is getting ridiculous. Look at that, guys, that is steep. It's still going, it's starting to lift a couple of wheels off the floor. So we are reaching the limit. All right, let's try a tiny little bit more, and I think that is going to be it. I mean, look at that, that is absolutely insane. Right, no, that's the limit there, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's have a little look what the angle was. And we're coming in at 57 degrees. So we did lose a slight little incline. The other one did it at 60 degrees. So we did lose 3 degrees of climb. But considering that we're not getting any more front end digging in and it can go straight up there without another ramp, I think definitely, guys, we're onto a winner here. And still, the steepness that this can climb is still so much more than any of my other crawlers. So I would say that is this video challenge accomplished. I mean, I did cheat a little bit. I had to put longer screws in. I had to put these little spacers in. But this is all stuff I'd lain around. Didn't have to buy anything. So now this thing is so much more capable. So we're going to take it out again soon and see how it performs out in the real world. And I've also just ordered the Traxxas TRX6. So the TRX6 is like the TRX4, but it's a longer wheelbase and it's got a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon body on it, and the thing looks insane. It's quite expensive though, but as soon as that gets here in the UK, I'm the first on the list to be able to get my hands on one, and I'm going to put it through its paces. And I also want to compare it to see how the expensive Traxxas is going to compare against this cheap thing. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but on this video I did something a little bit differently. I used a different camera. The camera I'm filming on here is the DJI Osmo Pocket. So I don't know if you can see that there in the mirror. There you go. And I'm going to put a link to where you can get that camera from down below. It's super compact, it's super smooth, it's got a gimbal. What else is there to say? I'm going to put a link to where you can get that camera from down below. I'm not going to tell you all the techno babble now. You can have a look at all of that in the link down below. But anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. Give us a thumbs
down if you suck.
And I will see you soon in another video. So if you click on one of these videos here, then I'll see you over there in a minute. Bye.